What is the GDPR plugin for WordPress? The GDPR plugin for WordPress is a software add-on that helps website owners comply with the General Data Protection Regulation. GDPR is a comprehensive data protection law implemented by the European Union in 2018, and it requires organizations to obtain explicit consent from individuals before collecting, processing, or storing their personal data. WordPress is a popular content management system used by many websites around the world. The GDPR plugin for WordPress is designed to help website owners comply with GDPR by providing a range of tools and features, including 1. Cookie consent. The GDPR plugin can display a cookie consent banner on the website that informs visitors that the website uses cookies and asks for their consent to use them. 2. Privacy policy generator. The GDPR plugin can generate a privacy policy for the website that includes information about the types of personal data collected, how it is used, and how individuals can exercise their rights under GDPR. 3. Data access and deletion requests. The GDPR plugin can provide a mechanism for individuals to request access to their personal data or request that it be deleted. 4. Data breach notifications. The GDPR plugin can notify website owners in the event of a data breach. The GDPR plugin for WordPress can help website owners comply with GDPR by providing a range of tools and features that facilitate compliance with the regulation. However, it's critical to note that simply installing a plugin is not enough to ensure compliance with GDPR, and website owners must take additional steps to ensure their websites are fully compliant. Watch the video to the end, like, share, and comment, and hit the subscribe button to get our latest update. Apply all that we do. As the video shows the plugins and setup, please listen to all that we have to say. Thank you. What is GDPR? GDPR stands for the General Data Protection Regulation. It is a comprehensive data protection law that was implemented by the European Union in 2018. GDPR is designed to protect the personal data and privacy of EU citizens, regardless of where their data is processed or stored. The GDPR outlines strict rules and guidelines for how companies must handle personal data, including requirements for obtaining consent, providing access to data, and notifying individuals in the event of a data breach. It also establishes the right of individuals to have their personal data erased, to access their data, and to know how their data is being used. The GDPR applies to all organizations that process personal data of EU citizens, regardless of where the organization is located. This includes businesses, non-profits, and government agencies. Organizations that fail to comply with the GDPR can face significant fines and penalties. What data is protected by GDPR? The GDPR protects any personal data that can be used to directly or indirectly identify a person. This includes 1. Basic personal information such as name, address, phone number, email address, date of birth, and government-issued ID numbers. 2. Sensitive personal data such as racial, or ethnic origin, political opinions, religious or philosophical beliefs, trade union membership, genetic data, biometric data, and data concerning health, sexual life, or sexual orientation. 3. Behavioral and usage data such as website browsing history, location data, IP addresses, and other online identifiers. Under the GDPR, organizations are required to obtain explicit consent from individuals before collecting, processing, or storing their personal data. Organizations must also inform individuals of their data collection practices, provide access to personal data upon request, and give individuals the right to have their data erased. It's important to note that the GDPR applies to all organizations that process personal data of EU citizens, regardless of where the organization is located. Who does GDPR apply to? The GDPR applies to any organization that processes personal data of individuals located in the European Union, regardless of where the organization is located. This includes 1. Organizations based in the EU that process personal data of EU citizens. 2. Organizations based outside the EU that process personal data of EU citizens, including those offering goods or services to EU citizens or monitoring their behavior. 3. Data processors, which are third-party service providers that process personal data on behalf of other organizations. Examples of organizations that may be subject to the GDPR include businesses, non-profits, government agencies, and other types of organizations that collect or process personal data. It's important to note that the GDPR not only applies to data controllers and processors established within the EU but also those established outside the EU that process personal data of EU citizens, making it a global regulation. Who is protected under GDPR? The GDPR is designed to protect the personal data and privacy of individuals located in the European Union. Specifically, the GDPR protects EU citizens and residents. The GDPR protects the personal data of individuals who are citizens of EU member states or who reside in the EU. Data subjects. The GDPR refers to individuals whose personal data is being collected, processed, or stored as data subjects. This includes individuals who are customers, employees, or other types of stakeholders. Under the GDPR, organizations must obtain explicit consent from individuals before collecting, processing, or storing their personal data. Organizations must also inform individuals of their data collection practices, provide access to personal data upon request, and give individuals the right to have their data erased. It's important to note that the GDPR applies to all organizations that process personal data of EU citizens, regardless of where the organization is located. This includes organizations based outside the EU that offer goods or services to EU citizens or monitor their behavior. Best GDPR and CCPA WordPress plugin and setup. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this detailed walkthrough. We hope you will share it with your social networks. This way, other interested users can benefit from it as well. Please click the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the following video.